Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit for May. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Capricorn, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit to you about anything you need to hear right now in this moment. And this could be anything that's to come, anything that's happening now, or anything that's already happened and why has it happened, to give you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you're looking for by watching this message. And this could impact any aspect of your life, love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, but whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you right now in this very moment, with anything that you're going through, anything that's to come, anything that you don't see right now that you need to understand and know of what's to soon reveal itself to you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, we have go outside. And it says, it's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are, feel at one with your habitat. Okay, so I'm kind of already intuitively picking up here that someone is having a bit of trouble at home or where they live, with the certain people they live, or maybe for some of you guys, you like work constantly inside, maybe a remote job, and Spirit is urging you to go back outside, Capricorn, because you are an earth element. You are meant to connect with nature. Nature is meant to fuel you, to recharge you, and some of you guys are just needing to shift the energy. So maybe it's not even so literal as your home space, your work, but maybe you just feel stuck. And this stuck energy is what Spirit wants to talk about. For some of you guys, it starts at the very least at starting to move. I do feel as if in nature you get a lot of messages through certain plants that you find, like acorns, pine cones, through certain animals that keep repeating in your life. I'm seeing a fox, it could be a stag, it could be a certain bird that flies in, but those messages through Spirit, through the nature that you surround yourself in, are very much from the spiritual world trying to give you some sort of insight that you may be looking for to get out of a stuck situation. So if it comes, through a horse or something like that, it may be to kind of make you act, to push, to get through something with a certainty that you will succeed. But there is some sort of stuck energy that someone feels, and they feel trapped, maybe even. You are not trapped, Capricorn. Don't let anything, anyone make you believe that you are in prison to anything or anyone that's not within you. If you feel stuck in a relationship, this could be a romance, this could be a friendship or a parental relationship. Someone shall not and should not have the power over you. So if there is something you kind of have been biting your tongue to say to someone, maybe that's the one thing they need to hear. And even if, let's just say, it results in you guys not talking, or you splitting up and going your own ways, maybe that is what Spirit is pushing you to do. Because you are not meant to be stuck, Capricorn, okay? But let's get some more cards to dive deeper into this situation. Tell me more. What Capricorn needs to hear right now, Spirit? Oh, wow. You guys have White Raven, Spirit. This is one of the most magical cards of the deck with master number 66. And it says, trust in the magic. Trust in the magic within yourself. Trust in the magic that is trying to send you signs, confirmations, synchronicities. I mean, some of you guys with master number 66, your birthday could be January 6th, January 16th, perhaps December 26th for some of you guys. But Spirit, God, the universe is reaching out to you, Capricorn, in big and small ways. And I feel for some of you with the repetitive symbols, with the repetitive numbers, with the repetitive animals, Spirit is trying to get you to pay attention. And if some of you, you try to use your intuition to decipher and can't really feel it out, maybe because there's certain things that are blocking you from, seeing the magic in your situation or seeing the magic that's trying to come into your life, look it up. Go on Google and see which articles, which writings kind of really resonate with your soul, because there are meanings in every synchronicity, confirmation that is trying to reach out to you. But Capricorn, yeah, like for some of you that have felt like you've been living the same life day to day, it's mundane, it's not exciting. There's magic in the world for you to connect with yourself, to connect with the outer world. And I do feel for some of you guys, you come from an ancestry of people who practice magic or may have been light workers, healers, shamans, medicine women, that type of energy. And it is very much activating within you at this time. For some of you, you want to go outside of the box. You want to travel. You want to try something new. And Spirit is saying, through the intuitive feeling that you're even getting of being drawn to something or some sort of thing that keeps on repeating itself to you, these are the messages that you've been asking for. These are the answers that you're looking out to receive. You just have to be open to believing in it, believing that you really can start to shift the energy. You are a powerful being, Capricorn, that I think some of you are just starting to waken up to. Seeing how much your thoughts impact your environment. When you kind of are opening your third eye chakra, which I feel a lot of you are activating and opening up, you're starting to see a lot more the average person will not pick up on. And you are sensing these things that are beyond the physical sense. And maybe when you try to tell someone that, they kind of shrug you off, they don't believe you, they don't have the consciousness that you do, Capricorn. But better believe, when we're going through these spiritual awakenings or spiritual upgrades, where we want to live more of a fulfilling life, where we want to be part of more of a magical world that we kind of seek out to be a part of, you're not going crazy. You are not the only one that kind of sees things that other people do not see. You are part of a community of beings that is meant to add magic to this world. And magic, again, like that doesn't have to literally mean pulling out a wand, whiffing it around and making things happen that you want to happen. But it's more so in the sense that you have a very strong gift of connecting with the spiritual world, with connecting the universe, and the universe wants to co-create with you. The first step is just believing that you can co-create the life and environment you want, and you are not stuck. You are not stuck, and Spirit is trying to get you to see that. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Tell me more about what Capricorn needs to hear right now. You got 2 cards. Let's see. So first card we have is Be in Service, number 41. Powerful. Then we have Shift Your Energy, number 19. So be of service. For some of you guys, you do have a destiny or you do have a purpose of being a healer, of being a light worker, of shifting energy, transmuting energy. The thing with be in service though, Capricorn, is that you are called upon to do something that will serve your greatest good, that will serve the greatest good of humanity. This is big stuff here, okay? So, again, this is not for the light of heart. The journey your soul chose to walk on in this lifetime is not one many will go down. It's not what many souls choose to do. But Capricorn, you definitely have something that you're meant to bring to this earth that is meant to uplift it, to heal it. And so with this being service, you know, this is nothing that would make you feel as if you're just clocking in to another job, that you're another cog in the machine of. You're something that is meant for something so much more. And I think some of you are starting to understand that, really feel that, and be awakened to that. Especially your spiritual gifts, Capricorn. You are an ancient soul. You are a wise soul. You are a soul that has been here many lifetimes. And you have blueprints. You have downloads. And again, you notice things that souls who are very new here, or souls that haven't tapped into this, would never see. And you are meant to bring the light to that. You are meant to help awaken others to that. Now with Shift Your Energy, this is part of the block. For some of you, it's outside of yourself. Again, like living situations, you know, relationships or whatever. But maybe Capricorn, what Spirit is trying to say is that you let this stuck situation be in the hands of someone or something else for too long. I just want to reiterate, and Spirit is making me repeat this for a reason. Like, no one can trap you. No one and nothing can make you stuck in your situation. You are Capricorn. You are meant to climb to the top of the mountain and get there by all means necessary. And Spirit wants to remind you of that. So if you found yourself in an environment, in a job, in a relationship that has just been keeping you stuck, now is the time to let it fade away. Now is the time to choose what you can do to take those steps of getting out of this stuck energy, because it's keeping you back, Capricorn. It's keeping you back from your purpose of what you're meant to do here. So again, maybe trying to research, you know, the intuitive messages, downloads, synchronicities that you keep seeing as a confirmation that, you know, these messages are sent particularly to you for a very specific reason. Now, I could sit through and go through all the examples, but I really do find it to be that Spirit is asking you to tune in. Spirit is asking you to use your spiritual gifts that you have to kind of further decipher why certain messages are sent to me. Wow. Let's go to the tarot. Tell me more. Tell me about the three major energies going on in Capricorn's life in this moment. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So with this being Pentacles energy, something has been throwing your environment off course again. Like, it really does feel as if Capricorn, there has been something that you've been trying to stick through to, that is not serving you, that is not giving you the due that you give out. And Spirit wants you to kind of see how much this has been throwing your balance off, how much this has been throwing your security off. Almost for some of you guys, this is an example, but it could literally be this specific with your living situation, especially if you're living with someone, roommates, whatever. They're not doing the things around the house that they need to do in order for you to be at peace living there. Whether it's not doing the chores, you have to clean up after them. They're not paying the bills like they should. They put too much on you, Capricorn. And if this is even a work environment, a work situation, you know, they're overworking you because they know you do it, but they're not paying you enough. So Spirit is trying to get you to see how much this environmental situation, how much your outside factors have been unfulfilling to you. And to the point where you're seeing how much it is out of balance. And if it's a relationship, I do encourage taking a step back. I do encourage kind of putting this on a break and seeing what happens. Are they going to do anything to follow through with sustaining the relationship? Or are they going to try to keep it as it is that's unfulfilling for you? These are things to pay attention to, because Capricorn, actions speak louder than words. Tell me more. What's another energy happening in Capricorn's life, Spirit? Here we go. Temperance. Whoa. Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader personally. And this is coming under trust in the magic white raven spirit. So guys, the spiritual world is very much connected to you, wants to connect to you, wants to reach out to you. And I gotta say, for some of you with temperance, that is the guardian angel card for me. You have a being that watches over you, that protects you, that loves you very, very much. And even when things get overwhelming, there's certain things where they feel they have to step in to take care of, because they know that maybe it's stressing you, overwhelming you, but wants to send you little messages that they're there. Some of you may be claircognizant, where you pick up on the feelings. You're definitely empathic. And so know that, you know, the spiritual world is working in your favor. The spiritual world is doing things in the background that you do not see, that is trying to kind of level things out, balance things out for you. Your prayers, your intentions are heard, Capricorn. They are heard, and some things take time, because temperance is also definitely a card of divine timing. But I promise, with whatever is being in the background that you do not see, it will be in your favor. Now, others of you with this temperance card, this represents you and your energy. You are a calming, loving, giving force that, you know, truly people, there's a lot who are appreciative of it, but then there are some who kind of use it to their advantage. And so maybe, again, that's the part of the energy that someone feels stuck in, or taken advantage of, or walked over. Spirit is saying that it is okay and safe for you, if you kind of feel that way with certain people in your life, to step back and no longer serve if they are not doing anything that makes you feel appreciated or loved. And that if you have to step away, Spirit will do things and replace things that will make you come back in balance again, that will take care of you. But yeah, definitely do not do anything that is outside of your integrity, outside of your boundaries, for people or things that don't do the same for you, Capricorn. But with temperance here, there is something in the works. There is something that is magically happening in your life. And whether this is the awakening to be the catalyst that kind of helps you see your true purpose, sees what you're here for, and kind of motivates you to do that, or maybe kind of highlighting the things that are keeping you stuck. There is purpose to everything, and it is revealing itself to you as the days and weeks unfold. Pay attention to the messages. You are being sent them, and they are divine. They are divinely guided. You can be assured of that. Especially with your guardian angel, I do feel for some of you it is a passed down loved one. And for some, I do feel it was someone who you were romantically involved with, and others of you, it feels as if it was, I don't know why I'm hearing uncle. It could be a sibling, it could be a cousin, something like that. Wow, then the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Coins. This is your breakthrough. Once you discover all this, once you see this, once you come to understand your potential, your purpose, and being so confident in it, knowing that you will make a difference. That is what you're meant to do in this lifetime, is make a difference, truly. It will break you free, excuse me, Mercury retrograde. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So some of you are looking for that opportunity financially to kind of start moving out of this space. What I gotta say is, you know, for this being at the bottom of the deck, and with Temperance and the Hierophant here being the main cards that have fallen on the table for you, there's something you must discover within yourself before it can be given to you. And it's on a spiritual level. It's on an awakening level. It's on a self-discovery level, Capricorn. And for some of you guys, just to reiterate, some of you definitely have a purpose that is spiritual here on this earth. And for some with the Hierophant, you have an influence that is greater than you realize. Your knowledge, your wisdom, your teachings can really be something that will influence the collective, influence the whole. And that's part of being the service here. I wonder if some of you guys even had past lives being, a spiritual leader. I'm even seeing like a nun or a priest, maybe way back when in the 1500s, 1400s. But with this Hierophant energy, you have the potential to go to the length of being renowned for what you teach, for what you've experienced, for what you want to help others learn. And it's not in an arrogant way as if I have all the answers, listen to me. No, it's I have this gift of spiritually connecting, of helping people, uplifting people, inspiring people. And your story is meant to be shared in a way that it has the impact of being in service that you feel is worthwhile. Not just paying the bills month to month in a very basic way, but for something so much more than that. And with the Ace of Coins here, I gotta say, once you guys are kind of opening up to Spirit, listening to the guidance of Spirit, and then moving forward based off of your own intuitive downloads, guides, messages, I do feel what's to come is something that will be that financial upkeep that will help you move forward. So again, that pay raise, that promotion, that, your like individual business type taking off in a sense, a loan, something along those lines you will be given, Capricorn, okay? But something must be discovered within you first before this can make its way to the 3D world. I'm even feeling like with the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles, you may be rewarded for your work one day. Rewarded in the sense that you will be commemorated, honored. I see that in the future definitely for many of you. But let's go ahead and get one more card. And with this card here, I'm going to read the excerpt from the Rose Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell because I think Miss Campbell just explains things so beautifully. I want to share it with you guys. So let's see. What is the final card for my Capricorns here? Release the petals. Wow. Okay, it says transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding, all change. I'm feeling very strong Scorpio energy here. So if you have strong Scorpio energy in your chart, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. Let's go ahead and see what the excerpt has to say. Okay, so what it says is, there comes a point where we can't go back. In a seemingly fleeting moment, the road that led us here is suddenly impossible to access. There's a sinking knowing that things will never be the same. A death, a birth, a loss, a growth, an ending, a discovery. No matter how hard you try, things are different now. You're different now. The world's different now. What's been seen can't be unseen. There's no going back. Something new beckons you forth. This is a card of change and transformation. Courage is required for the rebirth to happen. Abscission is the shedding of various parts of an organism, such as a plant dropping a leaf, flower, fruit, or seed. The rose hip knows, the phoenix does too, that we need to surrender what was to the earth to one day be transformed anew. We can grasp the petals of the past as the changing winds blow, but eventually we'll discover that change is coming, change is near, change is already here. And while that once was no longer and what will soon be is not yet, it's time to release your petals to the wind with wild abandon for the chance to begin again, to offer what once was to the wind and let it nourish the seeds within. It's time to surrender so the transformation can happen. Had the rose not released its petals, the rose hip would not have come to be. When we gather the courage to release what was, we're greeted by the fruits of the future. So yeah, I mean, again, if you guys have felt stuck, if you guys have felt stagnant, that is all about to change, but it's your willingness to change that will be the main component and everything else to fall into place. And I feel part of this is knowing the power within you, the power to change your circumstances and to discover your true purpose if there are things you've been doing for a long time that have not fulfilled you. Again, like what that excerpt says, you have changed. You are a new person, and there is no going back to once who you were. And accepting that and moving forward in that is going to be the main source of power to be the Hierophant that you are meant to become in this lifetime. And I'm very excited to see it, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provides you with the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.